When starting a new business or updating an existing business, branding is one of the most important aspects that a business owners overlook. An effective brand strategy gives you an advantage in this noisy, competitive world we're in. You want and need to stand out from your competitors to gain that all-important edge in the marketplace. Hi, I'm Dr. Bernard Gramlich, best-selling author of my book, The SOAP Framework, and founder of Dr. Graham Consulting. And today I want to talk to you about what does branding mean and how does it affect your business. And last, I'm going to give you a few tips on branding strategy. So the basic definition of branding is the promise to your customer. Your brand should first tell the customer what to expect from you and your products and your services. It separates you from your competitors. It tells them who you are. Then ask yourself, who do you want to be? How do your customers perceive you currently in the marketplace? Are you the new brash business person on the block or the grizzled, old, experienced veteran in your industry? Are your services and products high priced and high valued, or are they inexpensive and high valued? A big problem that many businesses have is they try to be all things to all people, and that just doesn't work. You need to be the best you can be to your target audience or target market. The fundamentals of your brand start with your logo, website, business cards, packaging, your written promotional materials, your verbal materials. All of these pieces need to be integrated with your logo to communicate one solid brand. Now, branding strategy. Whether you are a new business or rebranding an existing business, creating a proper brand strategy is critical. The strategy should be the how, what, when, where, and whom you plan to market your branding messages to. The other question you need to ask as part of your branding strategy is, where do you plan to advertise? And how are you going to get your products and services to your customers? Your visual communications, your verbal and written communications. All of these things need to be part of your branding strategy. Excuse me. Stay consistent when building your brand strategy leads to a strong brand equity, which means added value brought to your company will allow you to charge more for your products and services than a company that has an inconsistent branding and no equity. A couple examples are, let's use cough and cold for example. Robitussin versus the generic store brand. Robitussin has built a powerful, trusted brand equity which allows them to charge higher prices than the basic store brand. Customers will pay that higher price even though the store brand is the exact same product. Another example is how some lawyers can charge $1,000 an hour compared to other lawyers who only charge $200 an hour for the same service. The same concepts apply here as well. The brand strategy that lawyer A has is more consistent, so when people are in the need of a lawyer, they will pay more because they feel they're going to get better results. The added value comes from the perceived quality or emotional attachment those customers have towards your product or service. A big one is Nike. Michael Jordan has been retired for years, but his shoes are still one of Nike's best-selling shoes of all time. The reason why is the emotional attachment people have to Michael. They feel that if they wear those shoes, they too can be great, just like him. In reality, it's just another pair of basketball shoes. Defining your brand. Defining your brand is not only you sitting in your office saying, this is what my brand is going to be. It is also what your target market is looking for. Developing a strong brand requires you to do some soul searching and ask yourself the following questions. 1. What is the vision of your company? Now, Cliff Bar has this part nailed down. Do some research, get into them, and look at what they have done to build a solid vision for their company. It's incredible. Next, how does your brand benefit the customer? How do your customers and non-customers already think about your brand? And what qualities do you want associated with your company? This takes time and research. You want to look at the needs, wants, habits, and desires of your current customers and future customers. So don't just sit back in your chair and think you know what they want. Go out and get in their heads and find out what they want and then give it to them. Building a strong branding strategy is not an easy task, and you may and probably should seek out help on this task for your business. After all, you went into business to provide an awesome product or service for your customers, and also too to make a living at it. I strongly suggest that you leverage the experience of a good business advisor or a consultant to make sure you do it right. Now that the strategy is built, how are you going to use it? Great question, I think. Your logo. Place your logo everywhere. Every time, think about it. Every time you see the McDonald's logo or hear the ESPN theme song in a day, how many times do you hear that in a day? Integration. Every part of your business should be touched by the brand. How you dress, how you answer the phone, how your marketing materials look. It needs to be everywhere and it needs to be consistent. Your message. Create a message. The message should be reflected in all of your communications, all of your written, your verbal, whether it's online or offline. It needs to be the same. It needs to be everywhere. Are you expensive and stylish? Are you a budget brand? Make a tagline, a short, concise, meaningful statement that captures the true meaning of your brand, and you use it. The brand book. Make a brand book. This is where you have all of your colors, your fonts, your styles, and your sizes, and your messages that you're going to allow internal and external advertisers to use when they're marketing your business or talking about your business. No BS. Your customers have their BS meters on, and if you are not true to your brand, you will lose them. If you promise something, you must and you have to deliver on it. Consistent. You can't be inconsistent with your messaging or your brand will fail. Has your business flatlined or dropped in sales? Maybe it's time you reviewed your branding message to see if it might need a little updating. Well, I hope you liked my branding tips, and I hope to use them in your business to get to the next level. I would love it if you would make a comment below about your branding strategies, issues, and victories to help the tribe. Again, I'm Bernard Gramlich, best-selling author, and to thank you for watching this video, I'm going to make a special offer for a limited time of a free copy of my book, The SOAP Framework, at soapframework.com. And all I ask is that you pay $7 for shipping and handling. And now I've also included some free awesome bonus gifts valued at over $197 to help you grow your business. So stay tuned for my next video business blog and on related business issues. And until next time, grow your business and have fun. Thank you.